Hi guys, so starting off right away with this video because it's just going to be quick and easy. This is how I revamp my cream products. So here I'm using the Maybelline color tattoos. I've had these for quite a while, and like I'm going to show you here, this one is like completely dry. Well, basically all of them are dry. So no matter how much I rub my finger in it and when I swatch it, you see that it really doesn't have a lot of color payoff. So instead of just throwing them out, this is the way I like to just, bring them back to life again so I can continue using them. This one is like a pearlescent color, which wasn't the best one to use because it's so light. But this is one that I previously had done, and I just kind of pat it back in the pot so it looks a little bit more presentable. But like I said, this wasn't the best one to use because when I swatch it, it still is really light, but that's true to color. It is really light. It's like a pearlescent white color. If you're interested to see how I go about doing this, then just keep on watching. So as you can see here, I just have a clean paper towel and I just folded it in half, and then I have all of my Maybelline color tattoos right in front of me. I'm setting this one off to the side because that is the one that I've already done. So one of the products that I'm going to use is this natural argan oil. You can use any oil you like. I wouldn't use like a peppermint oil or anything that can irritate the eyes, but you get the idea. You can use coconut oil, but I'm just going to use this argan oil, and I also like that it has a dropper, which makes it a lot more easier. Another thing you can use if you don't have oil is contact solution or any eye drops you have. I wear contacts, so I just happen to have this contact solution, and one day I tried it and it actually worked. And then I also have this little tool here. This is actually a nail tool, like a little scraper, but I don't use it for my nails. That's kind of nasty. I do it just, for my products, just like scraping wise. So we're going to start off with this gold one here. Again, I'm just showing you how dry it is, and I'm going to swatch it on my arm, and you're going to see that it really doesn't swatch well. Going into the argan oil, I'm going to just apply a few drops. Go ahead and apply 3 drops. You can apply however much you want, but I just feel like this amount of drops is the perfect amount to make it a very creamy consistency and not really like oily. So basically I just took my tool and just scraped it all out, and then I took my finger and just pat the product back in so it looks a little bit more nicer.
As I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end, because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to manage.
Here I'm showing you how it looks, and I swatched it, and as you can see, it's very much more pigmented than it was before.
Oh, you were like, no, no, I was like,
This one, which is the one that I swatched in the beginning of the video, the like mermaid colored turquoise blue. So I'm going to use the contact solution for this one. With the contact solution, I use 4 drops just because it's more of a water consistency, not an oil. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my little scraping tool and just scrape out all of the product and just move it all around.
as I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end.
And then go back in with my finger again and just pack it back in so it looks more presentable. And then I'll swatch it for you guys, and you can see the difference. It's such an amazing difference. Now I can actually use them again. They were really dry, so I just kind of forgot about them. So as you can see, it's definitely more pigmented. What I'm showing you here is my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I use the color Chocolate, and I just wanted to show you that it also works with this as well. So if you have like a brow pomade or whatever that's gotten dry, you can do the same thing. I actually use the oil for my pomade. I use a few drops and just mix it around, and that is what it looks like, and it's lasted me a long time and it still works great. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Cream eyeliner, and as you can tell, this is from the Fergie collection, so I've had this quite a while, and this is dry, like very dry. It's so old, it's dry. So swatching it, you can see the swatch is very, very horrible. And I'm gonna take 2 drops of the oil. The reason I took 2 drops is because it is a smaller pot. I didn't want to like overwhelm it with oil and make it greasy. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, take my scraping product and just scrape it all around. And then I'll pat it back in and swatch it for you guys, and you're gonna see how pigmented and black it is. And it's just, ready to use. So that concludes this tutorial. Just a quick, how to fix your cream eyeshadows. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!